Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to explain you how to solve numericals on plant population. Step by step, I will explain you everything. Let's go. Here is question number first. It is given that the spacing for sorghum crop is 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters, and we have to calculate three things. First one is canopy coverage, second one is plant population per hectare, and third one is plant population per meter square. Now see how to solve this example. It is given that spacing is 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters. Let's see first one, canopy coverage of sorghum. Here we have to calculate how much area is covered by one plant. So by multiplying row-to-row distance and plant-to-plant distance, we can calculate how much area is occupied by one plant. Here, 20 centimeters into 20 centimeters is equals to 400 square centimeters. That means 0.04 square meter. So here we got our first answer. Canopy coverage of sorghum is 0.04 square meter area. Moving to next one. Now we have to calculate plant population per hectare. The formula for calculate plant population per hectare is area of field in square meter divided by given spacing. Also note that spacing should be in meter, not in centimeter. Here, remember that 1 hectare means 10,000 square meter. And putting given spacing in the formula. By solving the equation, we get our answer, that is 250,000 plants per hectare. So, plant population per hectare is 250,000. Here is the last one. Now we have to calculate plant population per meter square. As we know that there are 10,000 square meter in 1 hectare, just simply divide our previous answer by 10,000. We get 25. So, plant population per meter square is 25. Our first question is finished here. I hope everyone have understand this one. Moving to the next one. Question number second. Calculate the number of seedlings required per hectare. If rice variety, which is transplanted at the spacing of 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters, with 2 seedlings per hill. Also, it is given that 10% seedlings are damaged during the process of transplanting. So, here given spacing is 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters. And also, it is said that 2 seedlings per hill. First, we will see how many hills are there in 1 square meter area. Number of hills per meter square is equals to 1 divided by given spacing. Note that spacing values must be in meter. We get 25. So there are 25 hills in 1 square meter area. It is also given that 2 seedlings are transplanted per hill. So, number of seedlings required per meter square will be 50. If 50 seedlings required per meter square, number of seedlings required per hectare will be 50 into 10,000s is 5 lakhs. But in example, it was said that 10% seedlings were damaged in the process of transplanting. So, we need additional 10% seedlings. 10% of 5 lakhs is 50,000s. So, finally, total seedlings required per hectare will be 5 lakhs plus 50,000s equals to 5 lakhs 50,000s. Moving to our next question. A student recorded the plant population of sorghum in running meter. If the population was 40 plants per meter, calculate the plant population per hectare. It is also given that the row-to-row spacing for sorghum is 20 centimeters. So, here we get row-to-row spacing is 20 centimeters. Now, we have to find plant-to-plant spacing. It is given that there are 40 plants in 1 running meter, that is, in 100 centimeters. So, dividing 100 by 40, we get 2.5. So, now we have both plant-to-plant and row-to-row spacings. Now we can calculate plant population per hectare. Putting values in formula, 1 hectare equals 10,000 square meters and converting spacing in meter. 0.20 into 0.025, we get 20 lakh. So, the plant population of sorghum per hectare in 20 lakhs. Here we finished our today's session. In next slide, there is one question for your homework. Solve and comment your answer. Thanks for today. We will meet in next session. Till goodbye.